Alright, hello everyone. This is not a main part of the Factions Let's Play. This episode I'm hoping to do just a second before the Let's Play. And I wanted to just do this separate from the main thing because it's not really about the plot. I mean, we're not even in Cantha at the moment. This is the Battle Isles. This is where the PvP for Guild Wars takes place. And anyway, I just wanted to do this quick video separate because this isn't about the plot, and I really wanted to lay down exactly what rules I'm going to be using in this challenge, because in Prophecies I kind of said, yeah, I'm doing a challenge, I'm doing solo, and I kept talking about these random other things that I was trying to test myself with, but I was never particularly clear on everything that I was doing, and in the end I ended up failing a little bit. So I want to do this just to point out exactly what I'm doing, and hopefully, well, no, I'm not going to break any of these rules. This is a little bit easier than soloing Prophecies, but it's going to be quite hard. So let's just jump straight into it. The first rule is a rule I was playing with a little while before in Prophecies. I'm not going to have a compass, no compass, so I can't see any of the enemies on the mini-map. If I can't see it in front of me, then I can't see it at all. But there's one thing to do with that I also wanted to change. In this game, if you played, you might know, if you hold down Control or the alternate keys, it lets you see all of the enemies, sort of it will highlight all of your targets, and that lets you see enemies through walls and stuff. Which kind of detracts from playing with the compass off, because you turn the compass off and it's supposed to take the eyes out of the back of your head, and then you just find yourself looking at the targets all the time like that. So the second rule is I can't use the alternate and control keys. Basically I've completely got rid of those, and now they do different things. So while I'm playing I keep finding myself pressing them and doing completely wrong things, and because those have changed, I've also changed a lot of the keys. So you'll see in these next few episodes I'm really crap at using skills and stuff again, because I'm not used to the new control layout, but I will get used to it eventually. Okay, rule 3, yeah, rule 3. I don't have an effects monitor. Basically that means that I can't see what conditions I have on, whether I've been hexed, what enchantments I have on me, so I can't see how people are helping me, I can't see how people are hurting me. I won't know whether I'm on fire, or I won't know whether I'm poisoned or diseased, or any of that kind of thing. The best indication I have to my health and whether I'm going to die or not is looking at my health bar. I can't see any of that other stuff. I won't know whether enchantments I cast, I won't know when they end, or any of that kind of thing. I was going to do that in Prophecies for a while, but basically that would have been suicide. To try and do Prophecies solo with that would have been way too much. But I'm trying that now, so that's, what was that, rule 3? Okay, the next two rules kind of go alongside that. I don't have a skill monitor either, which means that when I click an enemy to try and kill them, I can't see what that enemy is casting. I can see whether they are casting something or whether they are using something by looking at them. I mean, if they look like they're casting something, then yeah, maybe I can try and interrupt them, but I won't know what they're actually casting. I won't know whether they're using a firestorm or whether they're trying to hit me with their hammer or anything like that until actually I do get hit. So I can't do that anymore. And in addition to that, rule 5, I can't see the enemy's health. When I click an enemy, I won't see their health bar, so I won't be able to see whether they've got a hex on them or whether they've got a condition on them. Oh my god, that guy's trying to kill me. Run away! Yeah, so I won't be able to see any of that kind of stuff either. I think those are the main rules. I'm going to call this challenge the SIGHTLESS challenge because of those rules. I was going to call it the blind challenge, but I appreciate that some Let's Plays are, you know, a blind Let's Play is when you play through a game that you have no idea anything about it. So it would be a bit ridiculous for me to call this a blind Let's Play. So I decided to go with SIGHTLESS. That's the unending ocean, by the way. All the way south. I don't know whether that's south. If that is south, then that's where Cantha is. All the way down there. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be calling it SIGHTLESS, but basically it means I'm going to be blind. If I can't see what's on the screen, if I can't see an enemy in front of me or anything like that, I have to rely on listening. If I can hear my party members, for instance, in combat, then I'll know there's an enemy around. But other than that, if I can't see it, I don't have a clue that it's there. I won't know how many patrols are around. So anyway, with all of those together, my UI will look like this. Yeah, there we go. So all I literally get is my skill bar, so I can see what skills I'm using. I get an energy bar and a health bar. That's it. That's all I've got. And obviously my experience bar and a chat, and obviously a chat box as well. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's those together. There are 2 other rules. I think these are rules 7 and 8, or 6 and 7. I can't remember. They and these 2 go together. These I tried in prophecies, but kind of failed. One of them I got right. The first one is I'm never allowed to leave the continent of Cantha, so I can't ever go get myself any heroes, can't visit the other lands, I can't bring items back from the other lands, none of that kind of stuff. I have to stay in factions. And the other thing is I'm not allowed to unlock my Junili storage chest. And hopefully at the end of the Let's Play, when we've completed it, I'll go to my chest and I'll show you, oh, look, it's still locked, yeah, blah blah blah. So I can't get any weapons or money or any consumables or anything like that from any other characters. All I have is what I can get my hands on in factions. And yeah, I'm hoping to not break any of those rules. Hopefully I'll put them all up there on the screen for you now. Yeah, that's about it, I think. I feel like I've forgotten to say something. I really do. The next episode is just going to start like normal. We'll have the trailer for the second game. And then it's going to be very story focused. If you're watching this and you haven't seen Prophecies, because I figure a couple of people might start watching Factions since it's a new series, I will try and sort of fill you in with stuff that's happened in the original game, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just do it like normal. It shouldn't be too much of a problem because Factions is a completely different game, so even if I do reference stuff from the first game, don't worry about it because it doesn't have much relevance to Factions. You should be able to understand everything perfectly, and you won't have to watch that first series if you don't want to. I'd recommend it, but yeah. It is long, so I do understand if you don't want to watch it. I think that's it. I'm going to stop rambling on now and get killed by this Master of Lightning. I'll see you guys in a second. I'll try and upload the next video very quickly for you so you don't have to wait. And we can go straight into Factions. See you next time, everyone.